I have made it to Whiskeytown National Rec Area. So I should have got here a little bit earlier in the day. I won't have as much time to explore, but I'll go and fart around. I brought a kayak, it's over there. So I'm hoping I can go and put in somewhere, just get around for a little bit, but I'll just be out exploring. I've been meaning to come down here, so I figured get it done soon. I had to come back out to get some lunch before I headed into the park too far. But this is the view right before you head in. There's Lassen all the way over there. I'll have to remember that this is over here if I get to Summit Lassen sometime this year. To look over here for that. And Shasta peeks out every once in a while as you're driving over here. You can still see it despite how far Redding is. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it as I'm going through the park. I ended up taking the south road around towards Brandy Creek, and there was an area to put in there, but they said that that section has swimmer's itch right now, which is a parasite in the water that affects a percentage of people. So I'm not gonna chance that, but I was just gonna turn around, but I saw there is a loop road. It's gravel, but it's not that bad. So I'm just gonna keep cruising on that for a bit, and I'll join back up on the north side in a little while. There's been a lot of people on this road, so I'm stopped for a quick sec just to get some of the views here. It is so cool. The way they built these reservoirs are just really, I guess the way the reservoirs have just filled in is so cool. I'll be on that road eventually. That leads out to the coast, Eureka, I think. Won't be heading out that way today, unfortunately, but I'll get out to the coast at some point. Well, I survived. That last section was pretty windy, pretty steep. So once again, I'm thankful that my vehicle has a kind of a manual mode to switch between first, second, and third gear, so that helped a lot. But yep, now I'm just gonna be winding along the rest of the boundary of the reservoir. Out of the car now, heading to Crystal Falls. There is another waterfall further up this road, but it's a much longer hike, and as cool as it would be to see, I think I'm going to prioritize just getting the kayak in the water. It just looks too cool to pass up. Waterfalls are pretty, but I'll get to at least see this one. Officially on the water. I'll kayak around for a little bit, probably check out some of the little islands over here. It's really pretty. It's a nice day out. It's warm, but it's definitely not too hot. Bunch of fish right here. Almost like hiding in my shade. Probably checking me out because I'm the brightest thing on the lake by far. Oh wow, this is cool. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell what they are. They kind of just look like sunfish or crappie or something. I think I just spooked them. I turned around and a whole bunch of water splashed up. There's a whole ridiculous amount of them right here. I don't know exactly what kind of fish are in here. I don't know if there's much bigger fish, but I'll try and keep an eye out as I go around the lake. Oh, that's so funny. It is so odd, the different colors here. I mean, it must just get a lot deeper, or whatever plant life is down there is just really dark and absorbs all the color. Because I remember when I was up on the road, I could see the shallow areas with this greenish yellow water here. It's only like a few feet deep here, maybe a little bit deeper. But you get onto this section here and it's like that deep bluish green. Really cool. I think I figured out what this place reminds me of. I think it reminds me of Pictured Rocks. Just because the dirt is so red here, there's a lot of iron in the rocks, so you'll have like that peachy color. Some spots it'll be a bit more yellow, some spots will be like really red, like over there. But when it's next to the water here, it reminds me of like near Miner's Castle and Grand Portal. I need to go back and kayak up there sometime. Hopefully I can someday. All right, well, I've been out for just about an hour. I made it to, paddling one-handed. I need to bring my harness out one of these times and either put it on my head or my chest. But anyway, I made it to this point here, which kind of opens up to the wider part of the lake. So I can appreciate it. I think I'm just gonna start heading back though. Thankfully the wind's coming from that direction, so it should help push me a little bit. But start working my way back and then eventually head back towards Redding and back home. You know, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have a tiny little island to myself out here. So I parked the kayak. I'm the only person on this little island. Obviously people have been here before because of all the trash, but still really cool. This is a very cool spot. I'm glad that I decided to just come down here. All right, well, I made a quick stop back at the store to pick up a couple of things, but I think I'm all done for today. This was really cool to check out. I'm so glad I stopped. I could have spent way more time out on the water, but I already knew I hadn't eaten very much, so I was starting to get a headache, and probably not the best to spend too much time out there. But man, what a cool spot. I'll have to remember this place if I'm ever out here again. There's Mount Shasta. Further up there is Castle Dome. You can barely see it behind the trees, but there or something. I'll probably see the crags as I drive down the highway. I don't know if there's going to be any good vista points like this, but I'll try. Well, this is probably as good of a view as I'm gonna get. Pulled off the highway at the gas station near the entrance to the Castle Crags State Park. Won't bother heading in because I don't plan on visiting much, but man, that is such a cool view. I need to come back down here another time. Well, I'm back up on, what is this? I think this is Upper Klamath Lake. I'm not kayaking today. I just came out here, read for a little bit, just kind of look at the mountains. I do want to kayak out here sometime. I don't know if exactly here, but somewhere along the Klamath Lake region, I do want to get the kayak out. I think I'll do that at some point later in the summer, but I figured I'd bookend this video with just another spot I'm looking forward to checking out. Also, there's a bald eagle out there. Looks like he's fishing. Oh, come on, get something. Get it. Oh, maybe not. This is a really good spot for birding.